Hey, welcome to my kitchen, and it's clean because the cleaning ladies were here the wrong way. Let me move these speakers over. Welcome to a Z Cooks. I have started 0 on this Z Cooks. This is like old school. Camera on the head, put on slippers. I'm going to make Zamburger Zelper, which is hamburger helper, but not with like a package, from scratch. Everything is clean, beautiful, untouched. The sinks are dry. You know what it looks like having a dry sink? Ah, it's so clean. Let's fuck this whole place up. So, hamburger helper is just cheese on pasta with meat, right? So that's fine. But now, how does Zeos make that better than normal? Well, we're gonna need to boil water. So first thing, we'll fill up a pot with cold water. Because the pasta is the least important part of this whole process. Good damn. We need cheeses and meats. And I think I have, I have this hamburger, which is a literally Mark Wahlberg level hamburger. Don't ask questions. I don't. I hid cups and stuff in here so the cleaning ladies wouldn't try to throw them out or anything. I hide like things. When the cleaning ladies come, it's like, oh shit. I don't want them touching some stuff. So like these have to be washed by hands. And if I left them here, they would try to wash them. And they would probably do it wrong, or they'd load it in the dishwasher, which is bad news. That's too much water. Okay. I'm gonna put you in the back, which is this one. Salt the shit out of that. If you don't season your pasta, you're not even doing it. Why are you even cooking? Why the hell are you even cooking? Why the fuck are you even cooking? I asked the guy who came from my dishwasher about why the fuck is my stove so loud? It sounds like a fucking Raptor jet is trying to take off, and he had no idea. So that's nice. You know what? I haven't used these in a while. Oh god, don't hit the tomatoes. Don't hit the tomatoes. These are my The Rock pans, starring Nicolas Cage. So, it's so fucking loud. Which I want it on high to boil the water faster. Okay. How loud does my stove get if I just turn them all on? What are my propane fucking gauges doing right now? Whatever. Okay, so let's pick a pasta. I think I'm only gonna do beef. I could probably like get some like bacon or something in there. I'm not a huge. All right, let me explain something to you, because if you haven't seen a Z Cooks in a long time, but at least a new one, a 2021 Z Cooks, I love bacon for breakfast on its own. Where I could pick up bacon and eat it. I don't like it quite crisp. I like it to like be in that halfway point between, like, I want it to bend but not break. And I want to chew on it sometimes. Like the fatty bit should stay fatty and the thin bit should be crispy. Like, it's hard to make perfect bacon with me. But I don't like it in everything. Like, everything has fucking it in everything. Wagon wheels? These are expensive. These are $14 a fucking pound on Amazon. Well, $14 for 500 grams. I mean, I'm doing a Z Cook, so it might be a good thing. I usually do 1/3 of a pound, which is about this much as how much is left in this, or 1/3 of whatever the package is. But since this is my dinner, I might make more because I have some leftovers. Ooh. Is that a ringworm? Calamari. This is my favorite pasta. This also takes 20 minutes to cook. Like, legitimately takes 20 minutes to cook. Got thick and hearty elbows. Hey, you know what? We got to do hamburger helper. It's got to be elbows. So whatever's in this is 1/3 of a pound too. Damn it. All right, fuck it. We're finishing the calamari. Now, do I need a Kit Kat? I need a Kit Kat one day. I really shouldn't have that front burner on just high, it's for no reason. Now, let's lower that. You don't really need to be ready yet until we get the pasta going. We need to cook the meat. We need to season and cook the meat. What else do we need? We need all the cheeses in the world. In fact, I'm gonna shut this off, because we're still brainstorming. Here's our pasta. Long time cooking, gonna have to take. Usually I would fill up the electric thing and get a little bit in there just to get it hot, and then when that boils, pour it in, and it cuts like the boiling time in half. We're at the point, by the way, if you're knowing the saga of my kitchen, which if you just watch Z Cooks, you have no idea what the saga of the kitchen. The thermal refrigerator there has a leak, and it's been like 5 visits from the fridge repair guy, and he finally knows where it is, and I have the part out of my truck, and it's the thing on the bottom. So it's working right now because he refilled it, but I still have the mini fridge here because it wasn't that at the time. So we have got some cheeses we're gonna take out of here. I wanna do one of every type of cheese I have in the house. So we got a Fontina, we got an Asiago, we have a triple cheddar. American I have in the other fridge. I do wanna open up, oh, there's some meat in here. I wanna try this raw jack style. We'll give this a whirl. Thank you, fridge, for being here to protect my investments / food. This. I can't forget, is this the good meat? There's another good meat. I do have goat cheese, but more importantly than goat cheese, I have cheese curds. What the fuck are the white curds? I have the flavored curds. Here they are. I've got white cheddar cheese curds. I've also got these Cajun cheese curds, which look different, but they have hardly any flavor, so I wouldn't bother. We're gonna need one of this. I'm not gonna put goat cheese in there. I'm not. I said I would put every cheese. We got Munster, we got American. I could open up this sliced mozzarella. We're gonna have a lot of cheese. Even without goat, we're gonna have a lot of fucking types of cheese. So let's see. Oh, fuck. So we've got American cheese. We've got Munster cheese. We've got white cheddar cheese curds. We've got Pecorino Romano. We've got Asiago. We've got Fontina. We've got pepper jack, or it's raw jack, so there's nothing in it. We've got a triple cheddar cheese blend of Sharp, Wisconsin, and New York Sharp. And we've got mozzarella. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cheese blend, which sounds like a really interesting thing. Let's open this up and try this. Why are you quiet now? Why did half the burner just shut off? Hello? Like half the burner's off. And now the burner's back on. I swear to God, something is weird. Possessed stove. We need a cheese knife. Oh my God, which knife is my cheese knife? I'm pretty sure this is my cheese knife. You'll have to excuse me. It's been quite a long time since I've done an actual dedicated cooking video that didn't involve just like live streaming. Because when I'm on Twitch and I cook, it's like, all right, I got people talking to me in my ear. Just being alone with my food and my problems. It's just like, I don't think I was ready for that. I'll try a piece of this. Let's see. Peel off the plastic wrapper if you have any on there. You know what? Really, think of a jack cheese, like pepper jack, strawberry jack. There is no just raw jack. That's really good. I could tell why they add things to it. It's a little bland. But I would melt that on. I'd eat that with crackers. Shit. Okay. I'm not gonna open the fridge again. I do that thing where I open the fridge 97 times. Not doing it today. We're gonna open all the cheeses that need to be opened. We're gonna get, I guess we'll just cover this board with the various cheeses and I'll cut them up. This has to be opened next. By the way, I try to find these loaves of cheese that are not pre-sliced. But it's very fucking impossible to find. God, I fucking love cheese. All right. That's the amount for that. Fridge. Actually, if you count this as 3 different types of cheese, or if you count it only as cheddar, then we're already using cheddar. But I'm going to add some of this anyway. So we've got Jack. We've got that. This is back in the fridge. We've got Pecorino Romano. Actually, I have to chop up some of this before I move on. So it melts more evenly and quickly. I'm still going to call it a 9 cheese. I don't give a shit what you say. And this. Okay. There we go. I love these little snacking cheeses. They're fucking so good. Because I usually just get the mozzarella sticks, which are great. The problem with I get the Palio ones from Costco, which is like 60 cheese sticks. And I've had instances where I get it and all 60 are dry. It's like, cheese is a thing. You have to get a cow. Well, you don't have to get a cow. I'm sure they already have cows, but you have to like create the cheese stick. And no matter how hard you try, you can't always get it exactly the same every time. Every Big Mac you've ever had is real close, but they're not always the same. So let's see. This is the Fontina. This is the Asiago. So when you buy a 60 pack of cheese that was all made the same day in the same fucking milk load, it can just be off. So I get worried. So having a mix of getting smaller packages and not Costco size is probably beneficial in case there's a failing. But when they're good, oh my God. When they're like moist. They're moist. Oh God, they're so moist. This is a very soft cheese. This one. I'm gonna have to make a was it a roux? I think it was a roux. What was it? I made a roux, I think, before to make like a cheese sauce. There was a little bit of flour mixed in there. Like this. I'm gonna sprinkle. Actually, there's a big chunk. I'm gonna put a chunk on there. There we go. Fridge this. So many fridge delights. Munster. It's a very thin slice. I'm gonna go with 2. 2 slices or 1 slice? We've got a lot of cheese. You know what? I'm going with this will melt. That's on. There we go. It's hard to eat out. It was too much cheese. I had to get rid of it. American, which will always add creaminess to any meal. If it wasn't honey goat cheese, I'd think about adding the goat cheese. But it's like honey flavored, and it's not. The appeal is missing. 1 slice. Okay, actually it broke off. And I think I'm too grown up to just eat American cheese like straight. Which I know the world goes, oh God, that's not even cheese. That's processed plastic. And it kind of is, but at the same time, it's my childhood and tastes really good. Like it's cold and creamy. All right, so cheese curds. And I have to just use cheese curds because fuck me, I'm never gonna, like I bought 2 packages of this. How the fuck am I gonna use all this if I'm not making weird dishes with it? This is the end of the cheese? Okay, we can now safely redeposit every fucking type of cheese. Meat shouldn't go in there. These are the goat cheeses. I won't be able to see them. Everything else should stand up. Oh, and I got those tomatoes. I got a fresh basil plant to pick the things off of here. I've been watering and keeping the basil. So I can do tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. It's gonna be fantastic. Fantastic. Just chop this shit up a little bit. Now we gotta get into the curd. We're still just waiting for the water to boil. Get into the curd blast. That was my nickname in high school, Curd Blaster. Why? I don't know. I made that up. Think about reasons in the comments why I would have been called Curd Blaster. Some sort of, I'm sure some sort of disgusting, like under the bleachers story will come about. Shit, I'm just trying to remember what the fuck it was made out of. Butter. It was butter. Lots of butter. Lots of butter. We're gonna need butter. We're gonna need flour. My favorite way of putting butter into a pan is to do this and do that. Flatten it. Where the fuck is my flour? Holy shit. Chinese noodles. Cat treats. These are things I hid from the my face on a potato. That's always good. That's sugar. That's sugar. That's oil. That's not real sugar. Fuck. Where is my flour? Do I own flour? Have I ever owned flour? Wow. Okay. We are gonna have to. Oh, was that an ice cube? That was an ice cube, wasn't it? Oh, shit. We gotta run to the basement. Well, you are not ready to burn. You are officially covered in butter now. I'm gonna add more butter than this. I need to go downstairs. I wanna get spinach. I have a frozen chopped spinach and kale mix, which will come in very, very fucking handy with this. Was it onions? I'm pretty sure it was just flour. There's a lot of butter and some flour. And then we're gonna probably dash it with milk. So, quick downstairs run. Time me, but shuffle, always shuffle, like an old person running. If cooking doesn't involve you going down to your chest raiser in your basement, then you're not even fucking cooking. All right, I need, what the fuck is my flour? Right, I'm gonna bring this upstairs and risk it defrosting if the fridge kills itself before my repair on the 7th of May. It's still April, so there's a good chance that fridge is just gonna go before the time. Smells so good. I just love the smell of fucking butter. Like, would prisons even be prison if there was butter, just melted butter everywhere? That's plenty. That's a hearty amount of greens. Also, imagine if they let you have a cell phone in prison, just to search the internet. People would be fucking 10 years, 20 years. Fucking hotel stay. I don't know, I've thought about that for a while. Like, I mean, if they gave him it would be literally not a threat anymore. Prison is just, going to prison is just, you can't have a cell phone. That should keep people out of prison. All crime should have stopped already. Okay, I'm gonna try to use the sensor heat. Frozen foods, vegetables. Frozen vegetables, press start. That's it. Love that shit. What the fuck? How do I not have fucking flour? I feel like flour is the thing I have. Is it in here? Got marshmallows, breadcrumbs, Knorr bouillon, Nesquik, instant potatoes. Am I fucking losing my mind? I know I added flour to a dish. That's quinoa. That's beef jerky. Boom, I found the flour. Flour should not be there. Flour should be there. This is like a sugar ingredient. This does not belong where it was. I'm gonna try to make a roux. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have no idea if what I'm about to do is gonna work. Keep that in mind. I think you're supposed to wait till the butter browns or not. I honestly don't remember. This is a terrible cooking channel and you should not be watching it. I'm not measuring this exactly, so this could just literally turn to crap. Put this up to high. Do I take this out and add it back in? I don't remember how this works. It's gonna start turning colors. When it starts turning darker, I think that's when it's like ready to go. So I'm melting the cheese. I feel like I should have done the hamburger first. Welcome to Z Cooks, everyone. See, if I was streaming, someone would have yelled at me already. This is all starting to look very good. We got bubbles happening. I'm just gonna push the cheese in here. Literally don't know if I'm doing this right. Pray for me, everyone. Pray for me in the past, because it's not happening in the present. Milk. We need miak. Fresh miak. And we're gonna need perfectly defrosted. God damn. Thank you, Technology Connections. You're the best. Motherfucker's like, yeah, just use a sensor thing on your fucking sharp thing. And I'm like, I have a sharp. I have a sensor cook. It's perfect. Every fucking time. Didn't have to guess. It literally smells the fucking humidity. And I was like, you don't have enough humidity. Then it adds more humidity. Then it's like, oh, you're done, obviously done. I actually don't have any heavy cream, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna do this. Put the heat up a little bit. I'm just gonna keep creaming this. I'm gonna keep creaming my pants. Does that mean I need to get a small fucking frying pan for the Borgar? Fuck it. We're doing this. Zeus fucked it. Zeus did it way wrong directions. Don't listen to me. Shut this video off. We're just trying to melt as much. Yeah, I only brought the heavy cream up to defrost it very recently, so. I still got some chunky cheese, but it's all soft now at least. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing, and I don't recommend you do this at home. Please, for fucking love of God. 1, 2. Don't do that into a hot pan. That's bad news. Oh no, I'm destroying my sink. It's so clean. Oh my God. There's an ice cube in here now. We also have to salt that meat. I mean, we really don't need to salt the meat. It would kind of help if the meat was a little bit bland, but I literally cannot. I'm also gonna hit that shit with some hot pepper, like the 4-pepper blend hot stuff that I got from Amazon Flatiron Pepper Company. Fuck you, JDM Watt. Why do you do this to me? I shouldn't have to grease that. Oh yeah. Oh man. This is starting to become a thing. I can still see the. Oh no! No, my plane fucking fuck. The ladies were just here today. They're not coming for 2 weeks. I'm gonna fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Lower this down. Fucking sheet. Just chucking green cheese. Keep it moving. Always keep it moving. It's kind of nice and palatable, at least. Oh, this is going to be the shit. All right, I'm shutting this off. I'm going to let this just There's only 2 dots. All right, I shut this off, let it sit. We're obviously done with that. That's boiling, or as high as my boiling will get on this fucking stove, because it's terrible. It makes the sound of a jet engine and then can't perform. Just like your husband in bed. Oh, shit. Echo, set 17-minute timer for macaroni.
Macaroni timer, 17 minutes, starting now.
It'll probably take 18 or 19, but we're just gonna do that. This is all defrosted and cooked, so I could add this super late anyway. Doesn't make a difference. I'll be eating out of that bowl. I may need more milk, but for now I'm putting it away. This is iced tea. You know where I got this iced tea? This is that pure leaf tea, and they make that extra sweet tea, and they make unsweetened. Well, this is 2 things of extra sweet tea and 2 things of unsweetened, added to a glass bottle for easy storage and pouring into cups. That's just how life works sometimes. Now, I actually may have had taco seasoning. I think Hamburger Helper, like, we didn't need to grease this pan at all, thankfully. And we may need arise, chicken, arise. Arise, chicken, arise. We just need to get this mostly cooked. We're gonna put that cheese back on. Or I could add this to this, which is a smaller pan, and we'll suck that grease up. We're just pressing it. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch Hamburger Helper. I feel like with that amount of cheese and vegetables, I should have had 3 hamburgers, so the ratio's slightly off. But I also put like fucking 9 cheeses in there, so. Back up to high. Basically gonna do this so I don't see red. And anything that's bigger than a little chunk, I'm just gonna smash the shit out of it. I'm probably gonna have to shut the camera off at some point. As that's gonna, I'll just put that back up to high. I don't know why it wasn't on high. Those little rocks. All right, I'm calling that done in the middle. I should move that to the middle now, so it boils harder. So shut that off. That's making the sound. You hear on. This is any of these big chunks, you break them up now. If it's just like barely pink, it's cooked. I like my hamburgers barely pink. I'm gonna add this and the grease to that because that's America. Hi, Hamburger Helper, American. That's how we do. We're not gonna heat this back up though. We're not ready to turn this back on and deal with it. I can put this back in the fridge. Oh, no, not there. No, it doesn't belong there. It belongs in here with the powdered goodness. I'll move over some of these sugars, or honeys, which is basically sugar. I'll put it right there. So I open it up, boom. Fucking, I'm still trying to figure out how to live in this house. Like, I haven't done anything with this cabinet because it's useless and far away and it doesn't give you anything. Up here was the snacks counter, but I can't see if there's a snack, so I don't put anything really in there. This is specifically for explosives, propane tanks and burners. At least I can fit my large, like, Instant Pots there. And then this is actually just anime figurines. Because it's my house, I paid for it, and it comes with a built-in anime cabinet. Fuck you. Straight up. Okay. This has 12 minutes left. I'll be back at 12 minutes and see what the hell's going on.